Let's get these inequalities on some number lines now. So if I wanted to graph, let's say x is greater than or equal to 3. I know I have to start by going to the number 3, but I have to make an important decision. When I go to 3, I have to decide, am I going to put an open circle or a shaded circle on the number 3? Well, because my inequality has that underline there, that tells me that I'm going to shade in the circle at 3. Why? Because that shade is going to show me that 3 is included in my solution set. 3 is part of the answer here because 3 is greater than or equal to 3. All right. And now I'm also going to include all the numbers bigger than 3. So where are those on a number line? All the numbers bigger than 3 are to the right of 3. So we're going to shade that number line. And we're also going to shade an arrow at the end to show that there's also other numbers to the right that we can't see right now that work because all of those numbers are bigger than 3. And so that green arrow and that green dot we started with is the way to draw the solution set for x is greater than or equal to 3. All right, let's do x is less than 6. So now I'm going to 6, and because there is no or equal to symbol, I'm putting an open circle on 6 this time, showing me that that's where it's going to start, but 6 isn't part of the answer here. All right, the only part of the answer is all the numbers that are less than 6, and the numbers less than 6 are to the left of 6. So I'm shading to the left, and I'm shading an arrow to show me that there's even more numbers that way to the left that also work and make this true, because all the numbers to the left of 6 are less than 6. All right. One easy way to remember which way to shade is that if your variable is on the left, then you can just kind of use this inequality as an arrow direction, right? So it's telling me to go left. Same thing happened in this first one. Because my variable's on the left, I can read it this way. I can use this inequality and look at it as an arrow telling me to go right. All right, just noting that difference of shading for the first one and not shading for the second one. Let's do one more. So if I had x is greater than -1. All right, so -1 is going to be in between 0 and -2. And I'm going to put an open circle there because that inequality does not have that underline under the inequality sign. So it's not or equal to -1, it's just greater than -1. All right, and my variable's on the left, so I can follow that direction. I'm looking for all the numbers that are bigger than -1, and that means all the numbers to the right of it. So I'm going to shade all those numbers to the right. I'm going to shade an arrow at the end showing me that there's more numbers that work because there's infinitely many solutions here. All right, so that is how you graph and read inequality symbols.